random scrolling noise.
Well, go on, girl.
Well, that made me sad. It was the most effective way I could have done it.
At this point, any cost.
Up here.
Are you good climbing that?
It's the fastest way.
Faster, please. Come on. That would actually make your arm pretty tired.
May her light guide us through the storm.
Fuck your gods. Get! Leave it! Come on.
Holy shit.
This is cool.
May she protect us.
Isaac, what are you doing?
Oh, look at my boys. That's a lot of boys. Wow, that's a lot of boys. Now, when I played Ellie, my little bomb tactics did not work so good against these guys.
Any sign of them? Okay.
No! Barricade the exit and sweep this building!
Luckily, Abby's strong.
Might have seen him.
Yup!
Stay low!
Whoops, I killed myself. That goes to show you why my bomb tactics don't work against these guys. Yup! Yup!
Get down! Found her! Light her up!
Sick dodge. Use the pistol. You know what? I'm able to run through this part.
There! They're trapped in there! Lily's here! Kill the apostate!
Heal so fast must be good. Okay, now if I run straight at... Yeah! Yeah! Use your momentum! Use your momentum! Yeah! Okay, let's try this a different way.
Filthy fool!
Oh, I'm dead. Uh-oh. Why is this guy so strong? Stronger than Abby. Oh, height's my greatest weakness. Die! What is this man? Don't save me, Lev. Let me handle it. Looks like Lev saved me in the end. I am so bad at button mashing. That's what it would be like to fight Shane.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but I don't have any of my upgrades anymore. I'm gonna go pee again. Here you go. I'll do this again for you. You just saw me, Ellie. You're a fucking idiot, Ellie. Oh! She tricked me. She knew I was there.
Abby!
Uh-oh. Ooh, I know where some chips are. I'm not here.
Found you!
Shit, I'm dead. Oh! Oh, what gun do you have now? You gonna use your hunting rifle? Your boat? Oh, you fucker! She used my own tactic against me! Clip her wings! I forgot about this girl. I forgot about this girl.
Got a lot of stories to tell you. When you're older. Much older.
She doesn't deserve this nice little peaceful life. She did so much fucked up shit to so many people. But I guess that's the point of this game, is everybody does fucked up shit and they just still trying to get by after.
Alright, little spud. We should go check on Mama. Shh. I'm like the herding master.
Really? This game ends with me herding sheep?
Dinner awaits you in the barn, so come on. Snowy. Barn time. Daisy. Head on in.
Guitar Hero time. Closing thoughts. I feel like if it hadn't been for those leaks, this game would have not gotten like 5% of the hate that it got. those leaks, everything taken out of context and just wrapped up in between cutscenes and random shit, really took away from this game. You know, without playing with Lev or like understanding the context of why Lev left and stuff like that, it doesn't really I could see why people would be mad, like, oh, SJW game, whatever, the tranny, lesbians, what else are they gonna have in it? But I really felt like everything made sense. As far as the story went, I mean, it's a classic story. Like, I keep making jokes about it. Violence, bigots, violence, but, I mean, that's not a super complicated story, but I've always said forever, it doesn't really matter what a game's about, it's how well it's told. And I actually feel like this game was told really well. I really connected with all the characters except for Dina. I felt genuinely bad anytime someone died or something bad happened to them. Oh, actually, I did not give a shit about Owen. I really hated that guy. I think you're supposed to, though. He kind of comes off as just that cocky prick. The mocap and like the voice acting in this game, I think, is probably better than even AAA Hollywood movies. Like, really thought the voice acting was absolutely phenomenal. It did feel kind of weird how the voices didn't feel like they aged even though this game went through so long of like little time skips all over and over. Like, the character is visibly aged, but the voices never got any like coarser or like lower at all. I mean, even girls, when they get older, their voice is lower, just like guys do, just not as obviously. I mean, of course, it's a Naughty Dog game, so just like any other Naughty Dog game, their world building's probably their best thing. Like, anytime you walked into any single room in this game, it looked lived in. I didn't see very many reused models, or at least if they did, they reskinned them. The skybox on some of the parts of the game looked pretty good. I mean, you're in Seattle for most of it, so that wouldn't be too hard, it's just foggy, so, but yeah, like, the level design was so fucking good. Like, some of these combat parts, you know, I'd die nonstop, so I had to go try walking different alternate routes around that, so I got to look at the levels pretty good, and plus I constantly couldn't, you know, obsessively stop scavenging, but there was a couple of the levels where they felt a little basic. I remember there was one where you're just, like, fighting some random infected and, like, a bunch of random freight, cargo containers. And then it ended up having me go through that area again and fight scars in it. I'm like, this one, like, I don't know why you picked this spot to make me go through twice, because there's so many other better levels, but like, some standout ones to me. Pretty early in the game with Ellie, there's one where there's like a big house and there's a playhouse in the back. It's right before the part where you're in a truck and you have to shoot people from the passenger seat. But that one, like, really stood out to me a lot. The overpass, there's a part where there's a broken overpass you have to go through and fight scars. That was a really good one. Obviously, the one where you can swim underwater and when you're going to get the boat. Now that I think about it, actually, I didn't think Abby's level design spots were that good, but maybe that's because she's not so focused on sneaking. Yeah, I gotta do this game. If it wasn't for a couple of spots in the story where it's like, oh wow, this character is conveniently there, like it's always conveniently showing up to save you, I would say that this game would have been a 10 out of 10, actually. But there was just a couple story beats I had hang-ups on. There was also some bugs. I didn't record any of them. They weren't in the stream. There was like a couple times where, like, one time specifically, right when you first start playing Abby, there's a part where you have to pull like a trash can over to a building to climb up on top of it to track your dad, and all the bottles and stuff that were on top of the dumpster like stayed when I pulled it, so they're just floating in the air. I had a couple times where like characters would like fling through me and stuff. I didn't really have anything game breaking or anything, or though I had nothing that would have been noticeable in any other game, I guess. Yeah, it's just a really good game. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Remember, viewers, just smash that subscribe button. Give us a like, a follow.